and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So we're back with my little journal that is nearly finished, because I'm wanting to do a journal page using the Weird and Wonderful pack 2. So that's what I'm wanting to do today. I'm just having a look to see where I want to go. I'm thinking I want to go on a blank page today. We do have that one, which actually would probably go really, really nice with those bits. But we have lots of blank pages. Oh, that would probably go quite nice as well. Because I'm just sort of going to build up a scene of sorts. Oh, I quite like, do you know what? Let's do that. I was going to actually create my background, but yeah, we're not going to do that now. Now I am going to grab a stencil from our lovely Julia. So this one I want to use. Now I've got some pink paints out. I thought I'd go quite nice pinks today. I do need a I need a palette, but I don't know what I've done with my tear off palette, because yeah, I tidied up, guys. I tidied up and I have no idea, so I'm just going to use this. Right, okay, so I'm just going to grab, well, I'm just going to pop a little bit ink on there. Now I have this silicone brush that I normally use with my heat tool. I'm going to have a go with using that with this, just by scraping it on, because why not? And if this doesn't have to be perfect, which is one of the things that I love about journals, is you really don't have to have it, you know, absolutely spot on. So you can have it however you want. So I think I'm gonna like that. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? So I'm gonna do another little bit over here. Let's use the same pink. Okay, oh, a bit too much on there, but never mind. I'm just going to go over like that. I'm not going to work it too much, and just stick it on like so, and then lift it up. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks really, really nice. Yeah, loving that. I think that just looks gorgeous. So I need to get this dry. Now this is one good thing about having a mop-up page. It makes doing your pages so much easier. Now I'm very tempted, if I could have done, what I would have done is actually used this paint on the pages, but I can't do that. So I'm just grabbing out my heat tool. So let's get this dry. Once it's dry, I will be back. Okay, it's not fully dry. There's still a few wet areas. But as I was doing it, I was thinking I want to bring in another sort of colour. So I'm just going to use this. This is a pale pink. And again, I'm just going to use my spatula. And just, yeah, I'm just wanting to get the colour on. But like I said, it's not fully dry. So I thought I could get some really cool, something cool going on. Not quite sure what I'm aiming for, but this is just, you know, I'm just having a play with the background to see what we can and can't do with it. But I did want some of that paler pink. I like that. I really like how that is. Now I want to cover just a little bit there. We've still got the texture, but the chances are a lot of this is going to be covered up with my elements. So that's why this is, yeah, I'm not that bothered about, you know, what I cover up and stuff. It's just part of the process. You know, it's part of the layers that we are creating. Oh, I love that. It looks a mess. I know it does look a mess, but I absolutely love it. So I'm going to quickly dry this off, and it shouldn't take too long. So let's do that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so nearly there. A little bit longer. Oh, that's actually so. Okay, that should do us. So that is what we've got. Now, what I'm wanting to do is I'm actually wanting to build up a scene. So I'm going to move this right out of the way. And I've got my pieces here. So I've got lots and lots. And I do need to do some fussy cutting. Let's grab these. But I've got all these gorgeous sort of garage, you know, furniture pieces that I just love. So I thought, why not build up a scene, do something in my journal using this. So that is exactly what we are going to do. So yeah, so I think that, I don't think you want to sit here while I fussy cut. I mean, I could chat to you and stuff, but yeah, I think that I will go off camera for this, just so that it's not going to be a super long video on this one. And yeah, I'm going to get some elements fussy cut, and then once they are done, we'll be back, and yeah, we'll start hopefully putting our page together. So I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, so I have cut them out. Put another few bits out because I'm not sure if I will need them, but I thought I'll leave them out anyway. So I have my bits and pieces. So all we're going to do is literally just make a scene. That is it. So I'm going to put the bigger bits on first. So as you can see, a lot of it is, the background is covered up, which I knew would happen, and I was more than happy about that. But I am liking what I am seeing. Now I want some bits on this side, but I don't want to cover the flower up. So I think we should, yeah. Ah, sorry, husband's just walked in. He wanted the parcel opener. Right, okay, I'm going to start and glue these down. So I've been actually working with these precision tips for a couple of days now, and do you know what? I really like them. They definitely save on glue. It is quite hard to squeeze, I'm not going to lie, but it's quite a thick glue anyway. But it's definitely going to be really good for if you have got die cut pieces, which I think is the problem we all sort of have, isn't it, of overspill of glue when we're dealing with die cuts, especially all those the intricate style ones. So I'm really glad I picked one up. I am impressed with it. But it's not something that I will reach for, and so far it's been on for about 5-ish days. And as you know, I do film well in advance, so you know, I don't know when this will go out, but yeah, I do film well in advance. So it's and I have been using it for 5 days, and so far I've had no clogs on it. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So I'm really liking it. But I have 2 glues on the go. So I have one with the precision tip, and then I just have my normal one. Just yeah, just if I'm doing my how many cards, then this is definitely something that I don't want to. Oh, I like that and that. So maybe I was thinking of having the police sign as well, because I really like that, but I don't know whereabouts I want it. Actually, I might have it there. I may have it there and add another couple of them in. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's do that. But yeah, so I was doing my how many cards, and yeah, I prefer the other one just because you don't have to squeeze as much to get the glue out. And as most of you know, I do have arthritis in my hand, so yeah, I should really wear my gloves, but yeah, I'm naughty, I don't do it. I did when I first got them, and then I just forget. They're upstairs. I do wear them when I go to bed, which is probably not the best time to use it. But then I am very careful now with how much I do. So how much fussy cutting and stuff I do. I don't do as much as what I was doing. So yeah. But anyway. So sticking all of these down. But yeah, I just wanted to do a page just with the new Weird and Wonderful paper pad that's out. Because I just love the elements in it. And yeah, I just really wanted to do something with them. So that's what we're here. Now I have pulled out these butterflies as well. These butterflies are actually from my Nature's Treasures. They're from the topper kit. But I just thought the butterflies would look really nice on here as well. I think I'm just going to have those 3. So let's stick them down. Now before I do anything else, oh, I do like that. I think that looks lovely. Now I'm not going to put any clear gesso on because I don't want any paint or anything to affect these, and because these have got a nice coating on them, the paint won't affect them, which is just a fabulous. But what I wanted to do is get like some shadowing around them. Now I do need my water. I'll just grab my water quickly. Okay. And then, although this water is nice and glittery, I was using some of the glitter varnish that I have. So, yeah, it's lovely and glittery. So we might get a little bit of glitter on. I wonder if this is waterproof, like spreads with water. Should we find out? No, it doesn't, which is a bit of a shame. But it does if you put the water on first. Yeah, no, that just doesn't work. I want a pen that spreads with the water. But bear in mind though, guys, I have not put any gesso on this page at all. So that's going to make life very, very difficult for me. Do you know what? I cannot find any of my stuff anywhere. Let's have a look. So I've got a few pens here. I just want, you know, just a pen that will, you know, that you can just add water to and spreads. That's what I'm sort of wanting. Oh, this one's actually really nice. I was going to dip it in the water then. This actually has got some brown in it. So I like these. Yeah, it's because I haven't actually popped on any, any gesso. And so this is making it really difficult for me to get any movement on anything that I'm sort of using. Ooh. So I would highly suggest gesso, guys. Put your gesso on. Oh, I like that. I like how that's just sort of soaking into the paper. There, that's what we're looking for. It just soaks into the paper. So yeah, gesso, like I said, with mixed media or with anything like this, your best friend really is gesso. You know, it really does make all the difference in the world. So if I'd put gesso on this, I wouldn't have any of that seepage into the paper. It would just flow really nicely. But yeah, that's what you get for being. Whereas if you look, so this is actually on some acrylic paint, and it's not soaking straight into that paper, and that's because we've got a base on it. So you can just sort of see the difference. So it's quite nice that I can actually show you the difference. So there, between there and there, if I come in with some water, all of it moves. Every little bit of that ink moves. Whereas it didn't down here. It just soaked straight into our cardstock. So I hope you can sort of see that and why, and hopefully see why gesso is actually really important. So yeah, so again, this shouldn't soak into the paper till around here. There. And it's just to give And that just looks so much better, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is actually grab my clear gesso, and we are going to just go over this page, which is going to turn everything matte, which isn't really what I wanted to do, but we haven't got as much acrylic on this side, so, and I really don't want it to soak in. And then it'll sort of give you the comparison as well from each side. So now this is a clear gesso from 13 Arts, but you can get loads of different brands out there. 13 Arts is really hard to get a hold of, and if you can get it, then awesome, grab it. But if you can't, then you know, I have no idea what other brands I've used. I'm trying to think what brands I've used. I think I've only used 13 Arts, and I've only used what do you call it? I'm putting gesso on this side just so that both sides match. And Finnabair's as well. Art Basics, I've used theirs. I didn't quite like theirs. I felt like everything left like a cloudy coating. You know, when I did the clear gesso, it just felt like there was a clouded coating over my piece. So I wasn't that, yeah, didn't really like it as much. So, and then just down the side as well, so just making sure everything is nice and covered. And like I said, this gesso does dry super fast, so another bonus to it. That's just about dry, that. Right, okay, so let's pop my lid back on there and pop it away. Okay, and then we're just going to carry on. So now you'll see as I go around, so if I just go around this side here, so all of this has had a layer of gesso, and if I grab my paintbrush, all of this now will move, so because you've got that base there, so it'll give you that movement. And then it gives you extra ink as well to go around because it's not soaking into your page. So yeah, so maybe I made that mistake for a reason. So that we could show why gesso was super important. Right, okay, so I'm just popping it around like this. We are nearly finished, so I think all I'm going to do is just a little bit of shadowing on here, and then add our titles. So nice, quick, easy page today. But this book is so nearly finished. How amazing is that? Oh. Are you okay there? Why?
Someone covered the nice cookies with barbie biscuit.
Mm. Apparently I covered the cookies with some bourbon biscuits. So not happy. What?
We're eating cookies, not bourbon biscuits.
Yeah, I said I covered the cookies with the bourbon biscuits.
Why?
Because the bourbon biscuits were open, so I put them in the tub. So that they wouldn't go soft and not very nice.
I don't like bourbon biscuits.
Yes, you do like bourbon biscuits. You eat them when you go round to Savins. Or is that just because? I thought you did.
No.
Oh, well. They're eating biscuits in the kitchen. But he's not happy that I put bourbon biscuits in with the cookies. I can't eat them, so it makes no difference to me.
Don't mess them.
Well, don't open biscuits then.
Open them. Don't make them do it.
Right, okay, I think that's it is done for that. Don't start, you two. They're ganging up on me, guys. They're ganging up on me. Right, so that's done. So what I'm going to do is, I literally now just want to add in my title. So I think I'm going to have Live Your Dream, Be Creative, and I might do Be Brave as well. Yeah, why not? So I'm just going to trim these down, and we're just going to stick them on. So I've left this glue out on my table without the lid in now for about 10-15 minutes, and it's still not clogged up, so that's quite good. I normally put the lid straight back on when I use it, but we haven't this time. So just that, and then our last one. And there we have it. That is my journal page all done. I'm not even going to do any doodling. I don't want to do any doodling on it today because I quite like how it's looking. So let's get the lid back on this. Okay. And there we have it. That is our journal page all created using the Weird and Wonderful kit number 2. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Wow. Did you hear that? I'm getting a round of applause off the husband and the daughter. Wow. So glad I record when you two are around. Anyway, links to the kit are in the description box below, so do check that out. They are available now in my Etsy shop. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there before these two start more trouble. And yeah, we'll see you in another video very soon. But until then, please do take care, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye.